Like, it makes me want to go to a restaurant and order their most expensive bottle of wine. This really screams, I'm that girl when I walk in a room. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Alyssa, aka Always Alyssa J, and today we're going to be talking about vacation perfumes. I'm actually going to St. Martin next week with my mom. She had a milestone birthday, so I wanted to take her somewhere nice. So we're going to be going somewhere that's tropical, warm, lots of water. So I wanted to talk about some of the perfumes that I'll be taking and perfumes that you can take on your tropical vacation. I have 8 fragrances here with 2 special mentions. There's something here for everyone. So let's dive in. First up, we have Sunfruit by Ellis, Brooklyn. I actually started out with a travel size of this. I think this was my introduction to the Ellis Brooklyn brand. Fell in love with it. During one of the more recent Sephora sales, this was actually on sale, so I immediately picked it up, especially because I knew I was going on vacation. Just as the name suggests, this is a very sunny and bright, fruity fragrance. Your keynotes are going to be bergamot, plum leaves, fresh fig, pear, handpicked jasmine, cyclamen, orris, orange blossom, amber, vanilla, planifolia, musk, and coconut. I actually thought that there was some dragon fruit or some pineapple in here because it just smells so tropical. And there's also a little bit of a spicy note in here too that just makes it so good. It is juicy, it is fruity, it is a little sweet. You definitely get those white florals and that jasmine. This is just so pretty. And whenever I put it on, I feel like I need to be laying out in the sun. That is exactly what this scent evokes. Like, the name Sunfruit was perfect for this. Next up, we have YSL Libre Flowers and Flames. This is the latest flanker to come out from YSL Libre. I am someone who does enjoy YSL Libre. I know everyone doesn't, but this latest flanker, it might be one of my favorites. This particular flanker still has those notes that we know and love from the OG, like the lavender, the vanilla, the orange blossom, but this also includes some coconut and some lily. This one has some solar notes, so it feels a little bit more tropical. It feels a little warm, but not warm in the way of like, it's fall and I want a warm and boozy scent. This very much reminds me of a warm sunset on the beach. Y'all, the reason I really love this and will be bringing this is because it's sexy. And granted, I'm going with my mama. I ain't trying to get sexy for nobody but me. Like, let's say we're going out to a really nice dinner while the sun is setting. This is something that I would want to wear. It's floral, it's coconutty, it's very sensual. Like, when you are getting dressed up and you're about to go out while you're on vacation, this is the type of scent that you want to put on your body. And trust, not only will you smell good, you will feel good, especially with a nice dress, your hair's done, you got the jewelry on. Girl, this is it. Next up on my vacation list, we have Missy by Rosie Jane. This is another tropical scent that screams, I need to be on somebody's island. Notes are very simple: green mandarin, coconut, pineapple, and frangipani. Pineapples and coconut, girl. And that frangipani adds a floral component to this. This is just so good, y'all, especially if you're not trying to do too much. Of the fragrances that I have here today, this is a lighter one. I wouldn't quite call this a skin scent, but it's not something that is so overwhelming. This is something that you could put on right before you go to the pool, especially if you have no plans to get in the pool. This is great for just lounging, you're reading your book, someone is walking over to you with a delicious daiquiri. That is what this feels like to me. That is what I think of when I smell this fragrance and I put it on. I have a travel size of this, so that's what I'll be bringing. Speaking of a daiquiri and delicious drinks, have you ever smelled a pina colada in a bottle? This is Sniff's Cocoa Shimmy, a fragrance that is not talked about enough. Hands down, one of my favorite scents from Sniff. that has coconut, pineapple, sunscreen accord, surf wax accord, sandalwood, and tonka bean. This is just pineapple coconut goodness, y'all. If you're trying to smell sweet and fruity like a delicious drink and you're trying to get slurped up, there's also some surfer wax in here that just makes this feel very beachy, somewhat aquatic, just perfect for the ambiance of being on a tropical island at a tropical resort. And the thing that I love about Sniff Scents is that these are not breaking the bank. Their scents are $64. In comparison to the market where you're gonna get a 1 ounce scent for $90+, this is just priced so well. And the reason I keep collecting them, not because they're cheap, but because they're good. And the compact size can slide right into your travel bag. This is 100% a must for me. So we're about halfway through. I have about 4 fragrances left, but if you are interested in some additional, more summery tropical scents that you can take on vacation, I did do a summer 2024 fragrance video. I'll link here. So if you want to check out more, please do so. Next up, we have Flowerbomb Tiger Lily. Now, I'm sure y'all are looking at me like, girl, Flowerbomb? What year are we at? Earlier this year, the brand released another flanker, and I honestly think it was their best one yet. This has notes of coconut milk, mango, tiger lily, benzoin. And for me, this is just mango coconut goodness. When I first smelled this, I was like, whoa, that's what this is giving. It is mango-y, coconutty. It's also ambery, and you get that beautiful tiger lily. It is a really great fruity floral, especially if you love mango. You are going to love this. It is very elevated and feminine, and it just feels so beautiful while still having some of that original Flowerbomb DNA. I love this so much. Can't wait to wear it. Next up, we have Maui in a bottle from Kayali. One thing about Mona, she knows how to make a fragrance. Earlier in the year, she had released a set of 4 mini fragrances. This was definitely one of my faves. This is just sweet banana, creamy coconut, and jasmine, y'all. I'm not usually a banana girl because for me, it can sometimes feel very artificial, but this was done so right. Like for me, this smells like a banana that hasn't fully ripened yet, but still has some sweetness to it with that coconut cream. And then it's also a little floral. It is just very, very pretty, very tropical. Also just very fun and playful. Like, not that I don't take this serious, but you know how some scents can be very serious? This is not that. And even though I said fun and playful, and I'm mentioning like a banana note and a coconut note, it doesn't feel super young either. It very much feels grown, and I'm having fun. They do not have a full-size bottle of this, or I think any of the other 3 mini fragrances that came in this set. I'm not sure if she will be coming out with a full-size bottle of this. In part, I can kind of see why she wouldn't. I do think some of those, I will say, like Marrakesh in a bottle, I think that definitely deserves full size. And Capri in a bottle as well. Who knows? Honestly and truly, I like having it in a mini size. It's gonna be super compact. I could put this in my purse, y'all. That's how tiny this is. I don't even have to put it in my travel luggage, but I cannot wait to wear this. Next up, we have a scent from a fragrance house that is newer to me, and that is House of Beau. This is Lamar. I was introduced to this brand by my girl Roxy. She had talked about this brand constantly and I wanted to try it. However, a full-size bottle at the time I think was over $300. They then came out with smaller bottles, but again, over $170, I believe. They eventually did go into Blue Mercury. I walked into one day. They didn't have it there. I just didn't feel comfortable committing to those fragrances because they had notes in them that I didn't typically wear. Eventually, they did come out with travel sizes that are this size. I got a set of 3 for under $100 and I love them all. But this one in particular, I think is great if you're traveling to an island or you're on a boat. a place that has a lot of water. So your keynotes here are going to be Arabian jasmine, seawater, pink pepper, Indian tuberose, gardenia, ginger, coconut, almond milk, and sambrani tears. This scent for me, y'all, is very sophisticated. Like, it smells so luxurious and elevated. It very much feels like you should be in the Mediterranean. So perhaps I'm in the wrong area when it comes to my travel. But that seawater note with those florals, it just makes this feel so aquatic. It's a little salty, it's a little spicy, but it still very much gives, I need to be on an island, but not just on a vacation. I need to be on a yacht, my $1 million yacht that I am chartering with all of my friends. We're wearing all white. We're drinking the most expensive champagne, eating caviar. Like, this is so luxe, y'all. That is the best way that I can describe it. Very luxe, very aquatic, a little salty, and just beautifully floral and feminine. Like, I would 100% spend my good money and get a full-size bottle of this. This is just, oh, it is so fantastic. Like, it makes me want to go to a restaurant and order their most expensive bottle of wine. This really screams, I'm that girl when I walk in a room. This is so good, y'all. And last but not least, and y'all should know I'm gonna break this out, Erba Pura, sorry, Erba Pura by Xerjoff. I know. People have their feelings about this. There are so many mixed feelings about this particular scent, but I freaking love it. It is fruity, it is ambery, it is musky. Whenever I wear this, the last time I wore this, I went on vacation earlier in the year to Curacao. I had worn this one day. We were going to dinner, and the girls that I was with, they were like, what are you wearing? This is such a beast mode, elevated, fruity, musky fragrance. I love this down. Shout out to Fumi Monet. She was decluttering this and she had a little bit of a sale. I got it off of her for $75. Okay, mind you, this retails, I think, if not $175, then well over that. So shout out to her because I love this real bad. She is loud. You don't need a lot of sprays. People will smell you and you will smell damn good. So those were my 8 key fragrances that I will be taking with me on vacation and that I think will be perfect for you as well as you go on vacation. If not this year, then next year or the year after that. I did want to just bring in 2 honorable mentions. First is Exotic Pulp Body Oil from Saltair. This is just a juicy, citrusy body oil that smells amazing, y'all, and it's not going to break the bank. Look how big of a bottle you get. I think this is maybe $20, if even that. It's moisturizing, you'll be glistening, and you will smell absolutely delicious. Lastly, and this is something that I do mix with that body oil, they don't make this anymore, though I do think you can get this or find this on a secondhand site. This is Bikini Season from Sol de Janeiro. Actually, didn't they just bring this back in a different packaging? They did. I will put the picture and the name here, but I'm almost certain they brought this back in a different capacity. Either way, this has orchid and guava nectar. It is just so juicy, y'all. Oh my goodness. And it's just a perfect pairing with that juicy orange body oil. Another thing that you can easily throw on right before you go down to the pool or down to the beach or right before breakfast, and you just want a little something before you go to the buffet, pending this is all inclusive, y'all. I'm just making assumptions. This is just juicy guava deliciousness. Love it real bad. And especially for those days where you want to keep things light, you don't want to do too much, you know you're about to go into the water, this will be perfect. But y'all, that is the end of my video. Y'all let me know which perfumes you really liked or you will be trying or you will be bringing with you on vacation. If you have any suggestions for me, please leave them down in the comments. I'm always looking for a new fragrance to try. And if you like this video, you love talking about fragrance, luxury, plus size fashion, handbags, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.